we're kicking things off with this dresser. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It's an IKEA piece. I searched long and hard. I did not want to spend more than like $50 to $75 on a dresser. I just wanted something functional. I spent $40 on this guy. He's in pretty good shape. He needs a little bit of tightening up. He's a little like, you know, wobbly, but he needs a little bit of love. We're gonna add like some trim. We're gonna replace the knobs. We're gonna paint it. And it's gonna be the cutest little dresser that's gonna store a lot of stuff in my closet. Okay, we're ready to start on the dresser. And now let me remind you, this dresser is going in my closet. The goal here is to do as much in my closet as I can, spending as little money as possible. Why? Because eventually, and by eventually I mean in the next few years, I'd like to rip everything out in my closet and start fresh. And so I don't want to pour a ton of money into this. I kind of want to challenge myself and see what can I do on a mega budget just for fun. So we've got this dresser. We spent about $40 on that. And I've got this trim that we're going to add to it. It was $2 per board. That's how much we've spent so far. The other goal here while we're working is to make this as easy and approachable as possible. I want this little quick dresser makeover to be the kind of project that somebody who has never touched a power tool or never done a DIY project, I want that person to feel confident trying this out. So even this dresser makeover, I want it to be simple enough that even the most newbie DIYer ever can take it on. So follow along with me as we tackle some really, really simple additions to this dresser to make it way better. Obviously, our first step is to cut these guys down. I used my miter saw to do that. I just measured the drawer fronts and cut them at 45-degree angles so that they fully cover each side. This one's actually a little long. You can see that there. I have a full tutorial for how to use a miter saw. I'm gonna link that here. I also took the time to cut down the legs almost all the way. This is going to be going underneath hanging clothes, and so I want to make sure there's plenty of room because it's a very tall dresser. So I just cut the legs off, not doing. Last step before I paint is going to be to take off the drawer pulls on the big drawers and fill in the holes. On the smaller drawers, I'm going to keep just one little knob, but on these, I think I want to do something in the center. So these need to come off, and I need to use some wood filler. Hello, good morning. It's time to prep the dresser for paint. So anytime I'm working with IKEA pieces, I like to prime them with this primer. I'm going to put a picture of it on the next slide because you can tell it's well loved. Here she is. Oh, I left the drawer open. So I put it here under my hanging clothes, and I have got basically all of my stuff in here, and Corey now has all of his stuff in that dresser.